This is Grade 8 English Language Arts Review, Semester 2, Weeks 1 and 2.
Okay. All right, let's review the vocabulary words by putting each in a meaningful sentence. Yes, Allah? Okay. The teacher ensures, so we change the type of usage of the word in the sentence, which is okay. The teacher ensures her students' success by giving quality lessons. Very nice. Next one, turmoil. Yes, Ali.
The country has been in turmoil for the last 10 years.
The country
Has been in turmoil
has been in turmoil for the last
10 years.
10 years. Okay, next one, Dana.
Amendment. The U.S. government ratified the 13th Amendment.
The U.S.
Government
Okay.
ratified
The United States, and that's a capital S. Government ratified
the 13th
the 13th
Amendment.
Amendment. Very good. Okay, next one. Yes?
Ratification. The last step in an amendment is ratified.
The last step
In an amendment
amendment
is ratified.
is ratification. Okay. Suffrage, yes. Badia.
A long time ago, women fought for their suffrage.
A long time ago, women fought
For suffrage.
for suffrage. And what suffrage?
The right to vote.
Excellent. Which is the right to vote. Complicated. Hassan.
The exam is very complicated.
The exam is very complicated. Is it really? How about English exams? Are they really complicated? Yes, for some? Okay, very good. Eradicating.
The disease has been completely eradicated.
The disease
Has been completely eradicated.
eradicated. Okay, very good. Obligation. Yes.
Every person has obligation to pay for cars of their own health.
Every person has the obligation
To take cars of their own health.
to take care of their own health. How about obligation to take care of being kind to others and their parents and their siblings? Do you have that obligation?
Yes, I am.
Yes.
That's good. That's good. Prominence. Hassan.
I have prominence in the work.
You have
Prominence in
in
the work.
and work. Okay, anyone else who has another sentence for prominence?
The company rose to prominence in the 19th century.
Okay, very good. The company rose in prominence, which it means it became well known
In the 19th century.
in the 19th century. Okay, very good. Involuntary solitude. Okay, let's do involuntary on its own and solitude on its own. And then someone tell me what it means to have involuntary solitude. Do you remember what it means? Yes?
It means forcing to work with someone you don't want.
Very good. So it's slavery. to be in involuntary solitude is being a slave. Now, involuntary on its own, what does it mean? Yes.
Sentence.
Yes.
The breathing and circulation are voluntary process.
So involuntary pretty much means that it's something that you do without volunteering. It's the opposite of volunteer. So it's like you're forced to do it, okay? And solitude means, yes. What does it mean in English?
Single.
Yes, on your own, alone. Okay, so let's say, can you give me your sentence again, Ali?
Breathing and circulation are involuntary processes.
Breathing and circulation of blood, I guess, are involuntary processes. You don't even have to think about it. It happens on its own. Solitude?
She wished to work on her novel in solitude.
She wished, excellent, to work on her novel. Okay, so tell me what you learned about women's rights. Go ahead, Badir.
Long time ago, women didn't have the right to vote and they fought for the suffrage.
Okay, so what's suffrage?
Means the right to vote.
Okay, what about you, Ali? What would you like to say?
Women have the same right as the men.
What do you mean?
Like the rights of the woman.
Yes?
She can, the rights of the man, the woman also should have them.
She should have the same rights. Do they?
In the past, no, they didn't.
Excellent. And now do they?
Yes, no.
Everywhere in the world?
No, not everywhere.
In the US?
Yes.
But do you think they're still treated differently?
Yes.
Yes. What about you, Hassan? What would you like to say? What were some important women that you read about?
The women's got suffrage, like the men's.
Who are some of the women you read about?
Sojourner Truth.
Okay, Sojourner Truth. What did you like about her?
She fought to.
She fought. Was she strong?
Yes, yes.
Okay, who else? Who else did you read about? Susan B. Anthony. Okay, what was special about Susan B. Anthony? She worked to make sure that everyone had the right to vote, that women had the same rights as men. Very good. Okay. Okay, let's do some exercises from the perfect tense. Remember what I told you perfect means in grammar? Excellent, Allah. It means past. So when I say past perfect, I mean past. So if I say, for example, had, it's in the past, and I had been is in the past. So that's the past perfect, okay? Now you have three different perfect tenses. What are they? Future perfect, present perfect, and past perfect. Very good. And also we have the one more.
Continuous.
Yes, excellent. So it's the past perfect continuous, the future perfect continuous, and present perfect continuous. We can also call the continuous what? Progressive. Yeah, okay, very good. Okay, so who can do the first one? Go ahead.
My team has only one match.
Very good and very correct. My team has only one. Okay, next one.
The others have always been better.
Have always been. Next one.
We have been working for hours.
Have been
Walking.
Excellent. Ali?
We have only covered an area of 5 miles so far.
Okay, very good. Hassan?
I have just finished my home.
Very good. Yes,
I
Donna?
have been working.
Have been working. Yes.
Has been going.
Has been going out.
Martin had been dating 3 girls this week.
Had been dating. What? 3 girls? What the heck? Okay. Alright.
How long have you been waiting?
Okay. Let's also do these ones as well from last week's homework.
They haven't chatted.
Have been chatting. Double T. Yes.
I have waited there for weeks.
I have waited. Correct. Yes, Hassan.
غيرنا حتى sat
Had been sitting.
sitting there for 20 minutes before the doctor called her.
Called her name. Okay. Very good. Does anyone want to add anything? There's more than one answer for this sentence. Are all of you okay with this? Do you have another answer that you'd like to make sure is correct? Rihanna had sat there for 20 minutes before the doctor called her name. Yes, it's correct. Okay. The next one, go ahead, Badir.
You worked there for 7 years before you quit your job.
It's correct to be in this tense. Can you also put it in the perfect tense?
You have worked.
Okay. You have worked there for several years before you quit your job. Anyone else would like to change it? Good. Okay. Yes.
They have jogging.
They what?
That's
They jogged for a while before they got tired. Okay, they had been jogging, or they had jogged, or they had jogged. Okay, so which happened first? The jogging or they got tired? Which happened first? Getting tired or jogging? Jogging is like running slowly. Okay? So first they jogged. So we can say had jogged here to make it in the perfect tense. It's in the past perfect. They had jogged for a while before they got tired. So always the action that happens before is the one we add had to. Okay? When we have two actions, they ask you which one is in the past. Okay, the next one.
I have waited for the bus. I waited for the bus for 10 minutes on my way.
I had been waiting for the bus for 10 minutes when it arrived. Or I had waited. Both are correct. Yes.
She wanted to rest a bit because she was cleaning the whole day.
Okay, she had been cleaning or was cleaning are both correct. Very good.
They decided to take up because they had fought for a long
They had been fighting or had fought. They're all correct. Both are correct. Usually, when we want to write, we usually write in the simple past, but when you're asked to write in the perfect form, and you can write it this way, or you can write it in the simple past as well. Next one.
Alex has played golf for many years before he
Alex had played golf for many years before he retired. We must use the past tense in both of these because it's something that he stopped doing. Yes.
Susan is hungry because she was fasting the whole day.
Okay. Okay, very good. Susan had been hungry because she was fasting. Or she is hungry because she was fasting. Is correct. Okay. Next, yes.
Peter drinks too much, so he has to run to the bathroom.
Okay. Peter drank too much, so he had to run to the bathroom a lot. Is correct as well. So there's more than one correct answer. Yes.
Anna failed the exam because she skips classes.
Okay. She had been skipping classes, or she skipped classes. Is correct. Had been skipping. Yes. The next one. Ali.
I work on the book. I have been working.
Okay. Very good. Correct.
I have been working on a book when I will publish the.
Excellent. Next one. Go ahead, Donna.
You passed the test because you studied very well.
You passed the test because you studied very well. Is correct. Yes. We bought the house after we had been saving for many years. Excellent.
The topic of the writing was to talk about someone who fought for their belief. The person I wrote about is Martin Luther King. Martin Luther King was one of the most significant people who fought for their belief. He was a non-violent civil rights leader. Many people from the American civil rights movement were inspired to achieve greater equality. Martin also helped in organizing the 1963 March on Washington. On that day, he gave a famous speech, "I have a dream." It started that I have a dream that one day this nation will rise up and live out the true meaning of its creed. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal. His early life. Martin Luther King was born on January 15, 1929. He was the middle child of Michael King, Sr. and Alberta Williams King. Both the families King and Williams were rooted in Georgia. Martin's grandfather was a Georgian minister for years and then moved to Atlanta in 1893. In 1957, Martin, Ralph Abernathy, and 60 ministers and civil rights activists found the Southern Christian Leadership Conference to harness the moral authority and organizing power of black churches. They would help conduct nonviolent protests to promote civil rights reform. King's participation in the organization gave him a base of operations throughout the South, as well as a natural platform. The organization felt the best place to start to give African Americans a voice was to include them in the voting process. In February 1958, the SCLC sponsored more than 20 mass meetings in key southern cities to register black voters in the South. Martin met with religious and civil rights leaders, lectured all over the country on race-related issues. In 1959, with the help of the American Lands Service Committee and inspired by Gandhi's success with nonviolent activism, Martin visited Gandhi's birthplace in India. The trip affected him in a deep way, increasing his commitment to American civil rights struggle. African American civil rights activist Bayard Rustin, who had studied Gandhi's teachings, became one of Martin's associates and counseled him to dedicate himself to the principles of nonviolence. Bayard served as Martin's mentor-advisor throughout his early activism and was the main organizer of the 1963 March on Washington. However, Bayard was also a controversial figure at that time. Though his counsel was invaluable to Martin, many of his other supporters urged him to distance himself from Bayard. Lasting just over a year, the Montgomery bus boycott was a protest campaign against racial segregation on the public transit system in Montgomery, ALA. The protest began on December 1, 1955, after African American Rosa Parks was arrested for refusing to give up her seat on a bus to a white person. The next day, Dr. King proposed a citywide boycott of public transportation at a church meeting. Martin Luther King became the most important American Baptist minister and activist who was a leader in the African American civil rights movement. He won a Nobel Peace Prize, Presidential Medal of Freedom, and many more awards. Unfortunately, he was assassinated on April 4, 1968, Memphis, Tennessee, United States. His legacy, however, lives on.
Thank you so much. So go ahead and share who you wrote about as well.
I wrote about Rosa Parks.
Rosa Parks. Who did you write about?
I wrote about Sojourner Truth.
Sojourner Truth. Yes?
I wrote about Dr. Martin Luther King.
Sayyid Hassan Nasrallah has many beliefs that he fought for it. Some of these beliefs that Islam holds the solution to the problems of any society. One saying with respect to us briefly, Islam is not a simple religion including only prayers and praises. Rather, it is a divine message that was designed for humanity, and it can answer any question man might ask concerning his general and personal life. Islam is a religion designed for a society that can revolt and build a community.
Okay, thank you so much. And Ali, what was the topic you talked about?
I read about Rosa Parks.
Rosa Parks. Okay, thank you so much.